or sorry, a sweep for 3 points, and then a 2-1 over Ravio, and then Wonder J. 3-0ing Ravio is pretty impressive.
Yeah, Ravio has been one of these racers where he again, a lot like Pillar, has the ability to just turn on the jets and be gone. What he kind of lacks that someone like Pillar does is that consistency. If you can focus on that, then you could easily see Ravio, you know, in the upper echelons of the leagues. But yeah.
Yeah, Ravio coming up through the ranks of Conduit, which is always fun. Also, is Spawn's skin like some kind of Zoidberg knockoff?
I'm not sure. I think it might be like Patrick from SpongeBob. Like, I don't know.
Oh, the Patrick in the name?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like that's where it's from. But it just it looks kind of gross. I'm sorry.
It looks like a cheap knockoff Patrick. Like if you were in Chinatown and shopping for toys.
Just 25 cents.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean
that's okay though. That does not impact their play at all. It's just the way it looks.
Exactly. And then
go Patrick.
Space Cow sprite it's some kind of cow or bull. Has been around for a while.
Yeah, I believe probably some kind of space cow.
Yeah, I imagine it is. Features in the intro
blood shot,
as well.
Quite nice.
Yeah, pretty nice gold cutlass. So 2 damage gold cutlass with a knockback as well, just in case things get super spooky. And then torture walls. So essentially mapping. If you're at the point where you know how to read layouts, it's pretty free mapping.
Yeah, I see the torture walls almost as good as the torture foresight, and then that's for mapping. That's it. I mean, obviously glass is good for mapping, but it's also terrifying.
Yeah, well that's the thing. Torch of Walls and Torch of Foresight don't have the big downside that Glass Torch has. And
2 downsides, yeah.
Because
it can break too.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Also summoning the white, so it's. I think Blue Blimp was talking about it and it's like, yeah, honestly, the Glass Torch is just so bad. It's like, yeah, that's fine. Everybody seems okay with it though.
I think we've all just kind of learned to live with it.
It needs to be good, and then other weapons or items, it's like no. It's fine. It can be bad, and I think that's how people feel the Glass Torch.
All right, so an Obsidian Spear at the end of this Vertisimal fight for Sponska. He's going to be rocking that. At least 2 damage on the Obsidian Spear, which is really important. Able to drop his beat without worrying too much. Does have it's Ring of War anyway, so the knockback protects you even without that damage. But it's just nice.
Space Cow matching, picking up that Obsidian Spear as well. Spawn's going to be checking for a food shop. Never food shop, Baby Rage.
It's never the food shop. Honestly, I still get screwed by that.
I am
so
yet
hard.
to see a food shop in this video game. I have never seen one. I've always checked those crypt walls. It's always the pawn shop. I don't get it. Food shop.
Got a pawn shop in like 1-2, and then another one in 3-3. It was just ridiculous. But
what up with that?
Oh, what a Shriner!
Pretty good Shriner. Going for the bomb strats.
All right, I don't hate that.
Yeah, those are a couple good items. What was the far right shrine again?
Darkness.
It was darkness. Oh, so you should have bombed the left two. Oh, Space Cow goes for the bomb and just.
If you're gonna,
when he should have zagged.
Yeah, if you're gonna bomb that, I'm pretty sure the recommended strat is to go left and just hug that left wall. I think
that makes sense.
That affects the spawns a little bit.
And don't put yourself down in the bottom.
Yeah, no, never.
You're not gonna have as much of an escape down there, and it's a really risky strat.
Yeah, bombing Shriners is always a little bit spooky, but
yeah, especially zone 2. Like, I think a lot of racers would say they would never do that unless you have like a very obviously safe, like if you've got the freeze spell or shield spell or freeze charm or something like that.
Exactly. But so
yikes. So now Spawns has got a very big lead here.
Yeah,
and a pretty strong build at that.
Yep, full 2-zone lead for him. About to become 2 zones on the floor. Oh, taking a hit there. Picks up the spiked ears, so 6 damage on this Obsidian Spear when he's up at full multiplier. Immediately losing them.
It's hard to hang on to those things. You have to shift gears almost entirely because everybody's so used to purposely dropping beats playing cadence.
Yeah, exactly. Oh! The confusion! Oh, we got a full wipe.
We got a full wipe. Those goblins, though, they are meanies. They're meanie pants, man. Picking on poor Patrick.
Oh, that was
Patrick
awful.
probably didn't even know what hit him.
Gray goblins, man. They hit so hard.
Yeah, what's up with them? What have they been hitting the gym?
Yeah,
they're hitting the gym before they're hitting cadence. That's for sure.
Just picture this like huge buff goblin. Someone's got to sprite that.
Yeah, I want to see some fan art of like just the most bulked out gray goblin of all time.
Put the muscly arms that were on like the bird arm thing. Put them on the goblins.
Yeah, bring back bird arm when.
Oh, good old bird arm.
That was a great CoNDOR time of CoNDOR right then.
Yeah. Left in the annals of time now, though.
Yeah. Well, it's still kicking around. I've still got it. Yeah, confused goblins are bad too. They're very confusing to you. What are we talking about in chat? I'm trying to catch up with chat here.
Seems like to be up to 2 minutes.
So I think, yeah, Pivo saying that he, probably the reason Spawn did that was that Spacecow did the attack on the Shriner was that Spawns did it right before and got a really nice build out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, you can tell what the build is, so you can make the decision for yourself. It's not like bombing into a blood shop or taking a boss chest, which is going to be, there's a lot of value with RTMP for that. That's objectively, I mean, yes, you want to know what your opponent's up to, but if you feel better not taking that huge risk right there, I think that might have been the play. I don't know if that risk was worth it for either racer, even though Spawns managed to get out scot-free. I think that that's something to really pay close attention to. And the other thing is also keeping track. Oh man, Red Bat, Punk,
good old Red Bats.
Red Bat, and Spacecow here. I think not going to do the bombing.
I think
you
that's
got enough of a build right here that you do not need the stuff that's in that Shriner.
Exactly, like that's the thing. For Spacecow, I think would have been fine, and I think you're right. I think was watching RTMP, so at the very least could have mapped off of Sponscat instead of taking that risk themselves.
That's true, absolutely. And yeah, you could just, so you know, yeah, the stream delay, I don't think the stream delay is ever 2 minutes unless you've got some serious buffering issues. It's usually like 30 to 40 seconds with Twitch, but in this, well, I think it's like 20 to 40 seconds. But in this case, we're using a completely different thing that with, RTMP, obviously, it's your racer, and it's only got 3 to 4 seconds, so...
Yeah, and what I would say is, like, if you notice your opponent's stream is, like, really messing up and you're in, like, a regular season race where generally CoNDOR staff, we're not actively watching, but if you notice, like, someone's stream's going haywire, then do a dot staff, let us know, we can try and work it out.
Yeah, if you want to get the RTMP strats working, because most likely in that situation there is a buffering issue that's happening and they might be a lot further ahead than you think.
Yeah, exactly.
And that can impact the outcome of the race, which we don't want that to have as much of a factor, if at all.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, if you do notice any issues with, like, if someone's stream is way behind or it's dropping a ton of frames, just let staff know, and we can work it out.
Yeah, sometimes my understanding is it just requires sort of plugging back into the RTMP, like it just is a bad connection or something, right? Wrong about that?
It's more tends to be someone who their bitrate to the server is too high.
Oh, I see.
And they just need to...
Yeah, let's keep those bit rates low, people. Not necessary.
Yeah, no
3500
3,500
is already back to 2-2. Pushing here. Didn't get the Obsidian Spear. Sticking with that Cutlass. Gold Cutlass. Doing a decent job of catching up. Still has a long way to go. Meanwhile, Spacecow now, who was behind until Spawn had
gonna
that
do it.
okay. I mean, with the Cutlass, it's safer. It's still not super safe.
I just, oh, it's so scary. I'm just not used to seeing people like actively go out of their way to kill Shriners for stuff that they don't like absolutely need. Like, I can understand if, okay, so Spawns is behind, but
by that, yeah.
Like I know he's behind, but map off of his Space Cow if you can. I'm not sure whether Sponska can watch RTMP. I know his internet isn't the greatest. But
yeah, mapping off RTMP is tough because you got to spend like the game's hard on its own when you're just watching your own screen and not racing. But then also having to keep an eye on and remember the maps of your opponent, especially if you're far enough behind that you have to like keep a few maps in mind. It can be really tough. Obviously, Zone 4 you don't really need that. It's mostly just Zone 3 and 5 potentially.
Yeah, 3's the biggie. 5 is more important if you don't have a torch.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it can't be understated how important a torch is in Zone 5. You pay close attention as you're going. You can notice, like, if the conduit sort of turns in on itself, like if you see more than just one little strip of conduit in a room, then that's the boss room.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's also a lot easier to tell how big a room is when you can kind of see in it a little bit. So, yeah, torch is very, very good for mapping in Zone 5. Which is kind of fun. I'm glad because, you know, Zone 5, when it first came out, we were like, this is an impossible mapping, like, impossible zone to map.
Where do we find the exit in this mess?
Yeah, so we need to change this right now. But now I think it's like, no, we kind of got it. It's certainly better than Zone 3 for mapping, so I think that's good. I'm fine with it. I'm sure some people would still like to see it changed, but I'm cool with it. Going for that gold kill. Very nice. Spawn's getting a beauty of a gold kill there. And moving into Zone 4, right behind Spacecow. Like, some excellent pushing here. Both racers actually pushing really, really well. I'm super impressed with Spawn's play right now.
Yeah, Spacecow was taking a bit of time. He's gonna hit it, so let's see what he gets.
It's a bow.
Yeah, go back to your cutlass.
Yeah, you don't want that. I mean, it's my understanding is you can't get a base weapon, so it's like a 2, 3, or 3 damage bow probably. But yeah,
it's a bow.
Bow with Ring of War is also just kind of a hot mess.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of these weapons that really just does not benefit in any way from Ring of War.
Oh my goodness. This play here for Spacecow getting really confused, only having 1 damage. Spooky. Also, there is a Shrine of Pain down there. You've got some health regen. You get that harpy down there for you. You could take a few hits.
I think you can maybe leave it alone.
Oh man, he's got the heal spell too. Think of all that fresh gear you could be getting. Yeah, you're probably right, especially with Spawn right on his heels.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to see people use that shrine. It's really, 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 really strong. Like, it's so good. 5 free-ish items, pretty good. Just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of health, but it's still like 5 items is a lot of items.
Yeah.
Oh man, Spawn's taking a lot of hits here. Only has the shin guards for protection, which is fairly fitting considering his sprite.
Yeah, exactly. Got nothing going on above the waist.
Popping that shirt off, running around in the crypt. It's good. Ring of Peace putting in work for Spacecow, only having to deal with green dragons. That was probably going to be an Earth Dragon, or at least a Red Dragon. They take a long time to kill.
Yeah, 5 items and a Ring of Courage if you decide to bomb it after being activated. Oh,
yeah, also quite good.
Buying the gold axe is Patrick's.
Gold
that's
axe
going to be really nice.
And Blood Shove. Blood Shove is good. Having only 2 bombs, that's good build awareness. Now, Spacecow has more than enough bombs in their current state, but
yeah, the tricky thing for Sponska at this point is he's on 4-3 and Space is about to go into his 5-3 exit room. It might just be too little, too late. I
think so. Yeah, unfortunately, his 4-3 was pretty rough, and 4-2 I think was kind of slow because he was on 4-1 when Spacecow was on 4-2 I think. So it was super close, but now it's unfortunately not so much. Trying to plow through this Coral Reef as fast as possible. Nice lure strats for Spacecow. Spacecow is, with a flawless victory, going to be moving on to Necrodancer. Try and get this first win. And put Spawns at the brink.
Yeah, exactly. So looking to go up 1-0 here. I mean, it would put, like you said, it would put Sponska on the ropes. He'd have to win 2 in a row, which we've seen already today from Fraxtal, their win over Pillar Monkey. But it's not the most common thing in the world. It's a lot of it's about mentality.
I think we're waiting for our first racer to have 3 leagues, and if I'm not mistaken, Spacecow could be that person.
Could be, yeah. It did start off in Blood, I believe. Patrick, on the other hand, joined us this week straight into Titanium.
Also Slack, actually. No,
Slack was he started in Titanium.
Sorry, I'm reading the rows wrong. Yeah, Spacecow was in Blood, and there's Spacecow's first victory, so we might see our first triple leaguer.
Oh yeah, Ronkley did it.
Oh, did Ronkley do it?
Yeah, he started off in Titanium.
Oh, he's in Crystal now.
Yes.
My bad. Absolutely, yeah. So Ronkley has done it, and so we may see another person do it, which is pretty cool. And I mean, if who's in the and Squega is in the promotion race in Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And Squega started in Obsidian, so that would technically be 3 tiers as well. GG's.
GG's. So Spacecow up 1-0 here. Patrick, like you said, on the brink. Gonna have to win 2 in a row. It's yeah, gonna be interesting to see what happens in this race here.
Yeah, Jack, kind of when you see that early Shrine of Pain and then like a white shows up, you're actually pretty happy for like once ever to see a white.
The only time anyone has ever been happy to see a spirit enemy.
But hey, we've already seen the bro bat earlier, so maybe, you know, some of the enemies are turning the corner, doing their community service.
I would hope so. It's about time.
That's true. You've been a thorn in my side for too long.
Yeah. So just it's like there's I think everyone has like that one specific enemy they just have a horrible memory of.
Oh yeah. Mine is Lead Boots.
And Frost Dagger and Holster.
Well, Holster and Frost Dagger I had problems with because they were not very useful compared to how much people seem to appreciate them. Frost Dagger's a lot better now with all the new synergies. Holster's also being used a little bit more, so it's not as bad. But the Lead Boots actively cost me $250, and that's why I don't like them.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anyway, good times.
Back in the day.
So back in the day, oh my god. But it still happens. If I take Lead Boots on Arya, I'll often die on ice. It's just a thing that happens to me. I don't know. I'm cursed. Hey, we've got an urn.
We do indeed.
And we got the potential money bomb there. Ooh. And there's a shop right next to it. Or, sorry, not a shop, a trap room. Which means you can open the urn. Please do it. Oh, wow. Bomb charm. Okay, somebody please open up that urn. It could be amazing.
Just gotta line up a gold kill.
Spawn is doing some, oh, the gold kill, of course.
Ooh, it's
right, it is healthy.
It's beefy. It's chunky.
Oh.
Chunky urn.
Spacecow doing a different sort of strategy here.
Yeah, you're gonna go for the tried and tested.
Gonna have to follow that one down and hope they can blow it up on the next floor.
Yeah, I didn't want to take that golden.
There's a bomb, so that's good. Also a boss shrine, maybe. Although with your bomb,
here's the choice. What do you do?
Oh, is this gonna bomb the stuff? It did. It bombed the food.
Oh no!
Bomb strats are wacky. So if you've got the big bombs, you have to move over another space to the left if you're gonna bomb it, so that you don't blow up the food as well.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see what the actual priority is on the bomb charm. I hope it's not completely ridiculous.
That's true. I mean, I would assume it just goes top left down that column, then second column from the left down.
I would hope so. I'd certainly hope so.
But knowing how like isn't the axe priority like just the weirdest, and the broadsword is like center left right or something like that. Like it does some really wacky. So who knows? It could be the normal bomb explosion first, and then like ring around the outside or something. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Patrick is making a really strong push here. He's already down onto 2-2. Gonna grab this titanium broadsword instead of the golden cutlass. Wants to get that damage up. Gonna grab his leprechaun here as well. Oh, he gets leprechaun!
Oh, leprechaun 3! That is our third showcase leprechaun hit. Very exciting. Also,
We need a
Jack seems a
counter.
little salty right now.
I mean,
Understandably.
that's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah, kind of a silly interaction that happens. It was quite the revelation when we figured it out, though. Kind of fun.
Yeah, it made, it made
Because
things
a lot of times
easier.
we just thought summons only have 2 items in them.
Yeah, and then it was like, oh no, wait, priority's stupid.
Yeah, bomb priority. I mean, it's just like a weird fact of the game that because a bunch of things have to happen on a beat, what
Yeah.
happens technically first? Because you can't have things happen at the same time. That would just break it. So what happens before? Yeah.
Oh!
Cow hurting some skellies here. Oh no, what happened to Sponskapatrick? I wasn't paying attention.
Looked like an issue with the bomb charm. I just, or didn't, he didn't shield?
There's no way. He's got a blast helm. I'm watching the. Oh, it was a shopkeep kill.
Yeah,
he ran-
sorry,
ran
on
in
the
face.
shopkeep. Oh man.
Maybe he thought it was gonna do infinite damage.
Maybe.
Yeah, he might not have kept up with his notes there. It only does 4 now, everybody. Yeah, I don't know if that. Oh, he was just trying to bomb the corner. Wait, is that what happened?
Replay,
Yeah, because he
I'm
bombed the
working on
corner.
it.
Yeah. He was. Oh man. So I think he just wanted a little bit more gold, so he used the bomb chart in the corner. And he would have been fine because he had the blast helm if he kept bombing, because he had enough bombs too. Oh, that's tragic. That's so tragic.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yikes. Yeah, I think he did, Pivo. Oh, that is harsh.
Alright, let me see if I can get some replay streams up for...
Nice. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Production at ELAD value. All about that production value. All right, so a nice new weapon upgrade there for Spacecow, picking up a titanium broadsword, better than your base dagger. I mean, in terms of safety right now, things are pretty safe for Spacecow. Lots of health, got the spell, shield spell. But yeah, weapon was a bit of a problem. Now it's better, but it's still not great. Trying to get that gold kill again. Spawn's missing out on it, so he's gonna have to do a slow kill here on Death Metal.
Yeah, it always sucks when you miss that quick kill on Death Metal. Taking a hit there as well.
But
Yeah.
using the giganticism to speed things up, which I do like, but it's a shame he actually took a hit. So only about a zone ahead. Again, Spawns has the ability to go fast. We saw that in the last race. So I would not count him out right now at all.
Yeah, no, definitely still in with a really good chance of winning this race. Gonna have to turn on the jets at some point, though.
And that's the swap there for Spawns as well. So he's taking that titanium broadsword. I mean, unless you're super confident with your technical play, I think that is the right choice to swap away from a gold cutlass. You have to rely on crazy gold kills and cutlass aggression. Spacecow using those glass slippies to not take damage on the hot coals.
Yeah, I always forget that I have them.
I find they're such a weird item because they don't protect you from certain things.
Yeah, and like the things they don't protect you from is like the things you probably really want protection from.
Yeah, like
Spike
they don't protect from
traps.
spike traps.
Which I
Which
get
makes
because they're made of
sense,
glass,
yeah.
but
But also,
how do they grip on ice?
right?
You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm questioning the lore behind this.
Maybe they've got. Oh, what is it? I'm trying to think. There's this game I used to play that I'm sure someone in chat knows what I'm talking about. called Soul Blazer. Has anyone ever played Soul Blazer? Quality SNES game. Super good. And one of the items you get is this slug goo to put on the bottom of your boots so you don't slip on ice anymore. So maybe there's slug goo on the bottom of those glass slippies. I'm going to go on a limb and say that Ryan Clark was a huge Soul Blazer fan.
I wouldn't put it past him.
He probably knows the game. It was a pretty popular game. It was great. It's really, really good game. That shield spell value right there for Space Cow. Broken slippies now, but that would have been more than just broken slippies had that shield spell not been used when it was. That was a crazy 3-3 swarm. Tic Tac. I don't think that... No. This is well before that meme was a meme. Oh boy. Spawn's taking some hits here. And yeah, looks like just gonna grab those throwing stars and drop down and has completely caught up.
Yeah, these guys are not quite beat for beat, but maybe like a 10 beat difference. Good use of the throwing stars. The king's getting away. Gonna have to hunt the king down into the corner.
I'm really disappointed nobody in chat has confirmed that they know the game Soul Blazer. You should go and play it then. If you've not heard of it, it's really good. It's sort of in the same vein as like ActRaiser. People know that game, right? Man, you children with your being youngness, not playing quality SNES games. Best console ever made. Such good games on it. It's really, really good. I sound like such an old person.
You do, yeah. Well, at least compared to me, because like my first console that I ever owned was like a PS2.
No, don't say it. Okay, PS2's not so bad.
I mean,
I guess.
Compared to the SNES.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry, lad.
That's okay. My first console was a regular NES. So, you know.
You just decide, you know, let me dig this hole a little bit deeper.
Don't play games. I'm sorry to hear that, Telepron. You should try it sometime. They're really fun. Most of them. Some of them are not.
Mac is a console infant. I'm only 22. Lay off.
He's a baby.
I'm like the baby of staff. For more reason than just that.
You said it, not me.
Got me. I got me.
Got him. Oh, nice. Yeah, the base whip strats. Did you like that one kill from a base whip before swapping away? That's nice. Oh no!
Oh no! Space Cow!
Space Cow with all the defense and all the hearts and all the world getting stomped on by goo.
There was a lot of goo. That was an awful room.
Oh, that was a lot of goo. That was gooful even.
It was gooful. Okay.
I don't know, man. I'm trying over here.
Are you?
Look, I'm just a co-caster at this point, so I do whatever I want. It's on you now.
Okay. I see how it is. Sorry, having to try and background code here for replays.
Hey man, replays are pretty important.
I know they're important.
Okay.
Having a code on the fly is pretty tricky though.
Code?
Yeah. Making them part of Mac SG.
Well, that's true.
Gotta make them fancy.
I like the fancy, but also you
should have them set up anyway, whatever.
You can just capture your own stream. It's pretty good. It's a good way to do it. Bombing that tempo down trap. It's a bold move. You know what? Sure. You're this far ahead at this point. Although a little spooky with the half heart. That's always kind of a bad place to be.
Yeah, if I'm in Patrick's situation, then you just need to kind of go out of your way to just find food and...
Look at how slow it looks. You can tell the slowdown, even though we can't hear the music. You can just see, like, the frame rate.
It just feels chunky. Just, ugh. All right.
That was 4-3 as well. All right, we're back on.
Yeah, which is not a slow song by any measure.
No. It's, I think, the fastest normal zone song, is it not?
165? No, I don't think it's that high. I think you're right, yeah.
I think it's the fastest zone song.
Yeah,
it's the second fastest song in the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the slightly mistimed bomb in the crown of teleportation. Use your shield spell, Spawn.
Oh, I mean, that bomb, I get it if it was like any other boss, but that doesn't work with Fortissimo, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're gonna get him up above the ground.
Although, can you hit him with the phasing dagger when he's on the stage?
Yes.
I've been too spooked to try it.
You
but
can.
if he's up there and you go and you poke him with it, that works, right?
That'll work.
But then what happens?
I don't know.
Like, if you don't kill him, what happens?
That's a good question.
So you've never done it?
I've never done it, but I know it can be done.
Oh, okay, you know it works. Okay, interesting.
It's
because also throwing it's a good meme. Because if you whip it at him, and then you have to like try and find it in the walls or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta dig around the back.
Yeah, I know it didn't used to work. I think I saw it as like an update or something. But I'm just curious, like how it works.
Yeah, so it didn't work, and it did work, and then there was a patch that broke it. I think it was the same patch that broke that made him like be frozen in weird ways.
Oh, I loved that. That was great.
That was the best.
Good stuff. My music stopped. All right, it's going again. Obviously, I'm listening to only Necrodancer music over here.
Oh, you gotta.
Yeah, gotta get in the mood. It's like that time when I listened to the Kazoo soundtrack, even though I didn't need to, just because I felt like I should have, because it was part of the tournament.
Exactly. I can't help but feel like it was your recommendation to do that as well.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank you for blessing us with that on that day.
It was part of the memes. I was just trying to... Maybe I memed a little too hard.
Memed a little bit too hard on that day.
Which was too hard on that day. Anyway, good stuff.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
good stuff.
Well, Spawn's now at full health, so managed to get all the health back. Has 7 huge bombs, also good.
Yeah, just don't dunk Dorian, please. For the love of everything in this game, please.
Yeah, don't dunk Dorian. Oh man. I mean, a tastefully off the rails Dead Ringer could also be a problem. I mean,
okay,
man,
good
nice.
Good shield.
Yike indeed. Could have ran away, but had Spawn's attacked instead, that would have been real bad. All right, we're getting some nice luring. Double Rider spawn, everyone's favorite.
I love double raiders.
It's delicious, and we are now off the rails. Could do a fireball strat here that would be reasonably safe. You just send Dead Ringer, send him down, and then fireball, and it's fine. Like here, just get in the position, fireball, and then you're good.
Yeah. Oh, Ari's gonna do this, which is not what you want to do.
It's okay.
Okay.
There's
Got rid of the sarcophagus.
no other enemies on this floor. Yeah. Although there's the broadsword is a broadsword, so.
Yeah, the broadsword's not an axe.
Not an axe. It is indeed a broadsword.
Last minute change to just go and look at it.
Last minute, maybe taking the. Because what you want is extra walls on your boss kills.
Exactly. What? Go and put a protective cocoon around Dorian.
Just kind of. Does he not have the ability to dig? He doesn't have a shovel. Could you do that?
Yeah, you
Is
can do
it
that.
possible? Would you squish him though? Has this been tested? I want to know now.
Someone get on. I'm pretty sure you can, and it's fine.
So just build like a little
Exactly.
house for Dorian to live in. That's endlessly
Dorian's
hilarious to me.
mud palace.
Especially since he doesn't have a shovel, and when you win the boss and your cadence goes to the stairs, you know Dorian's still gonna be there.
Just stuck in this fight for eternity.
Just listening to the music, like,
Just
okay,
that same
let me
loop.
out. Cadence.
Oh. All right, there we go. So Sponsors going to tie this up at 1 apiece. Some
GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
Tested it yesterday. Corlax tested it yesterday. Yeah, there he is in his little cocoon.
There you go.
It's a thing. Good. Now we need to just see it in a race.
Exactly.
All right, we are 1-1. On to game number 3.
Yep, and this is for all of the I don't know, all of the watts.
Necrodancer aggroed onto Dorian and used a bomb to kill the skeletons and walls. That's terrifying.
Oh, jeez.
Poor Dorian's just shivering in the corner like a cold, wet dog. And then...
Oh man.
That's good. By the way, we are over halfway in this tournament, or at least hitting the halfway point now, if you include the playoffs.
Yeah, we're
getting there. This has been one heck of a time. I've been having a blast with this tournament. I hope everybody else has as well.
Yeah, it's been really interesting to see the way that the promotion has panned out, and people swapping tiers, fighting in the promotion tournaments at the end of the week. It's been great, and as always, tons of community casts. So thank you to all of you guys
many
that continue to put those on. It's a big part of what we do in the community.
Yeah, let me see here, because hold on a sec. I'm gonna find out how many were cast. So there were 74 races last week, and there were. So it looks like there was 63 cast.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's not bad. That's a lot of racing. Each one being, anywhere between, I guess, half an hour to a couple hours. That's a lot of time that there's been Necrodancer racing on. So that's cool. I'm glad we've sort of created this. There's this thing that just now, everybody can kind of rally around and everybody gets a chance to take part in, and it's really fun. I'm glad with the sort of direction that our seasons have taken. They're way more inclusive, and I think that's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's, I think, what the seasons should be. Like, they can be both hyper competitive and also really inclusive, which I think is great.
Exactly. There's a little bit of something for everyone,
Yeah. Exactly. All right, so we should be seeing some ready ups here. Yeah. There we go. All right, Space Cow versus Spawns. Story of these races have been spoopy deaths and then crazy comebacks. So let's see what happens on this game 3. This is a good matchup for sure. Now I'm not sure if these racers have encountered one another previously, but I can check that super fast. Space Cow has not played Spawns previously. Yeah, I guess Spawn's only. This is actually Spawn's first week, so.
Yeah, first week in season 5. One of our late joiners, but has been. I mean, went. What was it? 5-1 this week, or was it 6-0? Yep. It was whichever it was putting people to the sword.
Yeah, 5-0, pretty good. 5-1, I guess. Yeah, dropping one game to Wonder J, who was the one who took games off of, hold on, King Captain. Am I wrong about that? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there you go. So,
ooh, Titanium Cat. Yeah, get that garbage out of my chat.
Get it out of here.
Garbage out of here.
Don't want any of that.
No. Should not exist. This build, both racers now having identical builds, a little extra health there for Spawns, but otherwise, this is good. And it's just a matter of using little Freddy to get some more stuff. I think Spawn's a bit lost, though. Both racers checking that upper. This is a bad layout. Oh, I guess they saw that you couldn't dig through bottom right. I know, it's a big, loopy, weird wackiness.
One of these really awful, messy
oh my
Zone 1
God,
floors.
look at this floor.
It just goes on forever.
Look at their mini-maps. Ay. What a gross thing. But these are 4 damage Titanium Cats in 1-2. That is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that the Ring of War makes things a little spooky with the cat.
Yeah.
I'm still not too much of a fan. It can be really safe because it can push away some of those higher health enemies if you can't kill them. But it's really hard to keep track of with move attacks.
You can cut through swarms pretty well with this build.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's nice. If you're gonna get a lot of health here, like that's the next thing here is armor and health. Because if you can really push because you'll just be pushing everything back. This layout is disgusting. Oh, I'm like, don't say that.
Excuse
Grom's gonna
me.
be really sad. I see what you meant.
Fight you to the death
layout
over
is
any infraction against Grom.
So we have a war versus peace now. The swap. I like the peace pickup here. I think that's the better choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got the 3 damage already with your, and a titanium cat doesn't even really need 3 damage. So
I mean, you kind of want that 3
need
damage.
it as much as other ones because
This
you
is
can
true,
hit
yeah,
around
but-
skeletons shields a little easier, right? So
Yeah, the maneuverability really does alleviate some of the issues of only having 2 damage, but
Yeah,
3 damage
so-
is just perfect. Oh, what a shop as well.
oh man, there's that armor and health that we've been talking about. See now, oh well, that's bombed. But I would consider taking that miner's cap, especially if you're Space Cow.
I think maybe if you're Spacecow, yeah, because you'll still have your 3 damage. I think it's the right call for Sponska.
He ditched the sunglasses for the crown, though. Like, I get ditching the sunglasses, but you don't get not taking the miner's cap there. But
The miner's
I guess
cap
I
is pretty
kinda get it.
spooky.
Yeah. It's kind of weird layout here. Baby Rage. Always,
Always
Pawn
Baby
shop.
Rage.
yeah, always Baby Rage pawn shop. Not greed. Yeah, I'm with you, Will, but there's an argument to be had there, I think. But yeah, I still agree with you on that. Also, got to use that Freddy to heal up.
Yeah,
Missing
you gotta
out
get
on
your
that
heals
one.
off of your boss.
Especially
gold.
at least on your boss gold, yeah. It's kind of the one you just have to always remember.
Yeah, and like it's free.
Yep. That's why you do left Freddy also. You could argue for up Freddy, but there's better things to put in the up slot.
I mean, down Freddy's are the only actual real choice here. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. Down Freddy is OP.
If you don't down Freddy, then what are you doing?
Ooh, Electric Dagger. Gonna swap to the Electric Dagger. Don't actually think that's a good choice other than the Electric Dagger is just a good time. Because I think the Titanium Cat is better than the Electric Dagger. But
It's tricky. I mean, it's a 3 damage Electric Dagger, and it
Yeah.
just handles
and
swarms
they
so
could
well.
have thrown bombed here. Thrown double bomb, I suppose. Although got the shock on Korif there. And is gonna use a bomb here. I mean, it's putting in work on this fight. That's certainly the case. Space Cow did not take the Arc Dagger. Decided to stick with that titanium. Whoa, that's a heavy plate in a vault.
Yeah, not often we see vaults getting cracked open, but one of the best rewards you can get from it there in heavy plate.
Yeah.
Space Cow's build
Sometimes
is
it's
excellent.
an obsidian crossbow, so
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
it's good. Yeah, vault in it. Nice. This is gonna be maybe a bit of a situation for Space Cow not having any bombs. Has the bomb spell, but that's it.
Yeah, outside of that, not looking too good on the bomb front. Gonna just hope that he can find some by the end of the run. But
And I do really think that we're seeing the peace war difference here. As you can see that Spawns is sort of running away with this a little bit on to 4-2 already.
a little bit, yeah. We'll need to see what how much work War puts in with this titanium rapier once Space Cow gets a chance. I mean, you'll see it there. Like being able to just one hit kill the Blood Nightmares is a huge advantage.
Yeah, that is helpful. I think that not having the health and potion to back up the really good armor also is a problem for pushing. Like right now, Spawns has better pushability than Space Cow, other than, you know, weapons nice, but I still think that, yeah, like with the health situation right now for Spawns, it's just so much better. Space Cow not even checking that chest. What could it even be that he would want? I don't know.
Yeah, not too sure.
But he is about he's about a floor back right now, dropping down into 4-3 with Spawn onto his boss. This will be a nice light show here. Oh yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, takes a hit, so there goes the
still got
frost
hit,
charm.
though. Well, that's okay. This can still be flawless. And there it is. That does slow down that fight a little bit, and Space Cow, if it's the right, I didn't notice what the start was, but if it's the right start, then Space Cow can have a super quick kill there. It's a little bit of time gained.
Just tanking that bomb hit. Not sure it was intentional,
No,
but
I
a
don't
little
think
bit of
so.
save time. Gonna heal
Wanted
off of
to
the
heal up
Sarko.
on that. Okay, that's fine. I mean, with the Freddy charm, you could certainly make an argument for going fast. I don't think this is safe. Nope.
I don't think it's as safe as Sponska's. Wow.
No, that wasn't a safe spawn. I meant.
Oh, sorry.
One left pawn is not a safe start.
Yeah,
but it probably really didn't matter because really you just want to kill it as fast as possible, even if it means taking damage from a pawn. Still behind though, Space Cow. Spawn with the lead here, using that arc dagger. It's quite good in zone 5.
It's pretty good, yeah.
You got the infinite damage when you're on the conduit with whatever you strike, and then being able to have the, you know, the zone sort of designed around the conduit, so having that conduit effect no matter where you're standing is quite nice.
Yeah, exactly. I always forget that it does infinite damage, so that Earth Dragon on a 5-1 just disappearing was a bit of a shock.
Yeah, bit of a shock.
I'd like to apologize to you, lad. I'd like to apologize to the viewers.
I don't think you actually meant to do that. I think you just said a bit of a shock and then realized that it was a good pun.
How dare you?
So there's no apology.
How dare you imply that I am not on top of my puns?
Okay, fair enough. That's the emote I was waiting for.
Hey, there you go. Love it.
All right, well, Spawns is on to the Necrodancer fight here. Space Cow, you know, probably a little too far behind. Really getting a bad layout here. Oh, God. And only down to half a heart. Things are really scary for Space Cow right now.
Yeah, he is in a nasty situation. Does get the heal off the boss gold. Patrick has the... just keeping Dorian as far away as he possibly can here. But it should be a pretty...
I wonder if we don't actually have transcoding, but Twitch says we do, and so people who aren't on source settings are getting a black screen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. If you guys are struggling to get video, then do switch to source quality. Twitch is just being Twitch. But
and GG Spawns knocking Space Cow out in the showcase. I did not see that coming.
And Space has been around for forever, has been pretty consistent and has been improving. But yeah, Sponska just kind of jumping into week 3 and saying this one's mine.
Yeah, and he was the low seed compared to Space Cow.
Mm-hmm.